Welcome to the Brant and Sherry Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To order Brant's latest book, Life is Hard, God is Good, Let's Dance, or to find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.
Been married a long time. Sometimes have people ask for advice about that. If they know our marriage, they get to watch it. I'm like, okay, how do you do that? And of course, we're far from perfect. Of course, we're still learning, which is part of it too. Like there's still this dynamic.
Continue to learn, to want to continue to learn.
Right.
Yeah.
We're not just going to drift.
Yeah.
So that's a thing in its own. But I would tell some if they're getting married, like in, this summer or something, you make your own culture together. Not her family's culture from my perspective. It's not my family's culture from her perspective. We're not doing that.
Okay.
Our ways of doing things. We come up with our shared sensibilities, our own inside jokes, our sense of humor that other people won't get. All of that is golden. You don't have to repeat the atmosphere that you grew up in. You don't. We can confirm this. Both of us can tell you. Like, we've been doing this long enough. Like, this has been totally different than the dysfunction we both grew up with. Love this tweet from a guy. He said, this is Tony P on Twitter.
Okay.
Just being honest, he says, sometimes I have to remind myself to put down my iPhone, go outside, and judge people in person. That is just so...
You know what? That's really grounded, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's just being grounded. We have breaking animal news. I am breaking the news.
You are?
I have the news.
Well,
it's personal.
You're always breaking
It's personal.
Oh, okay. So this is coming directly from you.
Yeah, I have always wanted a bird feeder, and I finally got one. And I put it in our courtyard. I put it just so I could see it from the couch inside.
Oh, to see the
like,
birds
this is going to be good. Yeah, my wife signed off on it.
Okay,
this
great.
is going to be good.
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen a bird. We used to have birds in the courtyard.
Yes. Now the feeder is there.
Not one bird.
They're not coming in there. And they're certainly not participating in the feeder.
It's been days. I bought the thing. It's a platform feeder. I asked about what kind of bird seed to get. I feel like putting a free bird seed sign up.
Or at least
they
10%
don't care.
off. Yeah, they don't care. Well, it's worse than they don't care. They seem to be repelled.
They're actively
repelled by it.
Right.
Interesting.
No, they do. You're right.
Yes,
it's worse than they don't care. It's active. Like
yes, rejection. It's rejection. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
My little effort.
They don't care. It's hard to to take in.
Thanks, birds. Appreciate it. This is so true. Friendship can run out of gas. It's true. Sometimes like have friends for a season and then just kind of move on. Nobody's fault. Mm-hmm. Friendship can run out of gas. There's the quote I saw. Romantic love always will. Friendship can run out of gas.
Yeah.
Romantic love always will. And the guy who wrote that has been married for decades. I've been married for decades now, and I can tell you that is exactly right.
Yeah.
And we have the most romantic relationship, my wife and I, of anybody we know. Mm-hmm. So this is not saying I'm not anti-romance, but that is a fact. There's this deep, deep commitment, though, that we're not going to drift apart. We will not do it. We won't tolerate it. That's been a thing for us for years. And I see that with other couples. They're like, oh, no, don't do that. Don't do it. No. You can't, not even a little bit. Yeah, not going to lie. It kind of hurts. I put up this bird feeder, and you know what happened was I saw a couple, a male-female dove couple, and they were in the courtyard. I was watching them.
Okay.
And they were like looking around. I was like, you know what? I want to help them. I want to put up a feeder because I see them all the time in the courtyard.
The two of them, the couple. So to
I
speak.
thought this is going to be neat.
Yeah.
And I put that feeder up, and I haven't seen them since.
What?
I mean, they were there all the time, and now they're gone.
To be sure, they didn't ask you.
No, they didn't.
Okay. So.
But, I mean, they could at least come back.
And say what? Get this feeder out of here? They've shown you how they feel. We don't want this here. We're not coming back till it's gone.
They voted with their little feet. They have voted. We don't want your
no
food.
To this.
We don't want your seed.
Yeah,
we don't care about your platform feeder. We don't. No.
It's
we
insulting.
don't want it. Right. And I am so sorry. We have a sponsor for today's show, in addition to our other sponsors.
Yes.
It's At Your Barkin Call, and it's located in the thumb of Michigan in Bad Axe.
Bad Axe?
Bad Axe.
Oh, that's.
I mean, battle? Is there a Bad Axe?
I think. Oh, that's tricky. That's very.
Oh, I see what you're saying. But that's what in the thumb of Michigan is where it is.
Let's just say that.
It's a dog grooming shop. We are super blessed, says Katie, with many clients, so we really don't need to advertise, but we thought it would be cool if you guys could give a shout out to us, and some clients would be like, hey, I heard you mentioned on Brant and Sherry Oddcast.
Okay, so they're not even asking for sponsorship.
And she said, then I would be like, hey, we have that in common. Let's be friends.
Oh, okay.
So if you are ever in the area, let me know. I would gladly groom Cozy for you.
Is that the name of it for real? The name of it's Bad.
I don't know. You can look it up. Yeah, boy. Oof.
No, it's here. Bad Axe.
Okay.
AXE. Axe. No, there's no good way to do it.
At your woof woof bark and call woof woof. At your bark and call woof woof.
Is that theirs, or you
I
just
made
came
it
up with that?
right now.
That's not bad.
At your woof. Can you do the woof woof? At your
Woof woof.
bark and call.
Woof woof.
At your bark and call.
Woof woof.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. It was at the end. All right. There you go.
Thank you. At your bark and call. Hey, just a quick reminder, if you're interested in helping us, this would actually help us. Sherry and I both bank with America's Christian Credit Union, and it's a really sweet thing. What they do is fund a lot of adoptions and ministries and missions. Very happy with it. And if you want to support the show, they're a sponsor, so if they see traffic coming from our show, they'll be like, hey, let's keep sponsoring that.
And that's always nice.
And if not, they should be like, forget it.
Right.
So if you go to branthansen.com, you can find out more. Scroll down there. Again, we can tell you we really love it. America's Christian Credit Union, and you'll find it if you scroll down at branthansen.com. Coming up on what they're calling now, because it's so popular, cornhole season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's cornhole season.
That's interesting. It's okay. Summer is cornhole season.
Researching it, this is neat, but I don't know. The game, it says, originated near Cincinnati, gaining popularity in the 80s and 90s in nearby Kentucky and Cincinnati, which is great.
Sure.
Really?
What?
We're going to take credit for, I mean, I'm guessing at some point during some century on some continent, somebody dropped something through a hole in a board.
But they didn't call it cornhole.
Made a game out of it. We're like, no, we invented that.
Yeah.
Invented what? Dropping something through a hole in a board.
Right here in Cincinnati.
I'll bet you they did that before somewhere. Something you should know is that something's happening in our culture, in Western culture, but all over the world. But like, people are more open to Jesus. I could see this coming. Honestly, we talked about it. Like, the culture's failing at large, so people are going, wait a second.
Yeah.
And it's huge in England right now, of all places.
Wow.
Quadruple the number of Gen Z people are going to church now than a couple years ago.
Wow.
Quadruple. And I found there was a Reddit post. This is at Oxford. Somebody said, what's up with all the converted people at Oxford? I'm not saying anything's wrong with being religious, but since going to university, I've seen so many friends become Christians. I have friends who are the most atheist type of people, and now they're very religious or obsessed with Jesus. I know the colleges are old-fashioned and have traditions, but for me, if I heard about a religion or a new idea, I would not necessarily convert. So this person's like, I don't know, what's up? I just think it's something to be aware of at Oxford University, because the news is not going to talk about it.
No.
But something is going on.
Everyone I showed the mural of us at a conference where our heads are on somebody else's body. Yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, well, I mean, we have to, okay, so totally appreciate the people who put it together.
We do.
I mean, not just appreciate love.
Deeply.
But, yeah, it was at a big radio convention, which neither one of us went to, but they had a big mural advertising our show and other shows. And they took all of our individual photos and made a group photo out of it in front of, like on a New York street. Okay. But like they used photos of us like from the waist up, and then
Was it waist?
and then
I kept looking like, is this waist up or is this not me at all? Or
no, it's your
like,
head.
It's my head.
At
It was
least
my
your
head. Yes,
Okay.
it was my head. That's
It's my head, and I did recognize my suit coat, but I did not recognize my tight pants.
yeah. Those are tighter. I was like, is Brant wearing skinny jeans?
I've never worn skinny jeans, but I am in that photo. And I had multiple people sending me photos who were at the convention.
So
like, wow,
did
see this.
I.
And there's also Sherry there. It doesn't look like Sherry. Your head is
Misshapen in some
Misshapen.
way. Yes.
my legs, I will contend. I'm wearing these boots, which I've never seen before.
Right. Right.
And I think both of my feet are left feet. Because the boot on my right leg is going the wrong. It's going over there. So you see, I'm wearing skinny jeans. I have
and you have two left feet. I was with my friends, and you were the first one to send it to me. People subsequently sent it to me. You were the first one to send it to me on my birthday. So I show it to my friends. They're like, well, happy birthday, Miss Gray Jeans. Because the jeans, I had to, when I was with my best friends, who've been my best friends my whole life, my cousin. When have y'all ever seen me in gray jeans, black stockings, and white kitten heels?
There's something bracing about. This is a huge mural.
At a conference that represents our
I know. I
industry.
sent to a guy because he sent to. It's like, hey, dude, those aren't my legs. And he's like, ha ha. No, seriously, they're not. They're not. No, I don't recognize.
Well, our friend Melissa, who is very fashion conscious, and so she knows. She looked and was like, so.
Well, plus your head, one of the giveaways is that
my head looks a little.
your head's like it.
Like my head isn't big enough.
They made it bigger.
Yes.
Relative to your body, with your little shoes on and stuff. And my
with my little heels on.
Skinny jeans.
Yeah, actually, I looked and I was like, that actually looks like 12-year-old Sherry. Like big head, hasn't grown to the body yet. My mom made me wear these stockings and little heels. This is actually pretty much my worst nightmare. I've grown past all of it, and they're like, "Hey, remember this?"
It's so funny though, 'cause it's like a mix and match thing. Like, let's find somebody's, or just use AI to put these feet go in the wrong direction. And we're not going to acknowledge that this is strange. Do you want this show on your station? Contact us.
I
want this guy?
I don't think I do.
I don't think I do.
Is she wearing them heels when she comes?
I don't want to catch whatever they've got. They've got some serious problems.
Oh man, yeah, it was.
I was like, good effort. I appreciate it. We do.
And to be sure, it was they had asked for like a photo shoot. And we never could fit it.
I did.
We did?
Yes. So we were speaking in Colorado, and we went out onto the veranda
We
thing.
did.
Because I said they need a photo of us. So I took a photo of you.
Is that
you took a photo of me.
Is that where our upper body came from?
Those were the upper bodies came from. and the lower body, I don't know whose those are. But the point is, we're thankful.
It's fine, and we're grateful.
Very grateful.
For everybody.
Thankful.
Hashtag thanks so much.
Glory. Hashtag.
Bless him.
Yes, all of it. When I first started at Cure, I thought I was just taking a staff photo for like the staff album or whatever.
Yeah. They used it for everything.
It's terrible. It's not the photographer's fault.
Right.
It's just terrible. Mm-hmm. And to this day, I'll show up at a speaking gig. It'll be in the program. It's like there's all these other photos. How did you get that one?
Who keeps sending this out?
I can't stop it. All right. Well, I look forward to getting on stage and proving that I don't look like that.
Much smarter and much better than the picture may have suggested. Yes.
My feet point the right direction. Unlike what you may have seen.
My pants are a lot looser.
I have no control whatsoever.
The Brant and Sherry Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.